What if I told you in the next 5 minutes you could design a jaw-dropping book cover design, even if you've never opened Canva before, you have no fancy skills, no design degree? I'll show you the hacks, the shortcut, and the secret I wish someone showed me when I started. Stick around and I will prove it to you. By the end of this video, you turn this into this. Here's the best part. I'm giving you the exact template I use for free. Just join my WhatsApp group and I will drop it there the second I finish this video. Ready to shock yourself with what you can create? Let's go, guys. Guys, when you get to Canva, the website we're going to be using is Canva. I'm sure you know Canva. The reason you're going to be using this is because it's user-friendly. It's very user-friendly, beginner-friendly. You can easily navigate through the app, and then there are many templates as well that you can use as a beginner to get started. This is the app you're going to be using. Also, before you start designing, you have to have an idea of what you want to design, what you want it to look like. For you to get that, you have to get inspiration from what your competitors are doing. So you can go to Amazon to get an idea of what people are designing in that niche, what it looks like. Then you now come up with something better than them, and that's to beat them. Another way to get ideas is to go to Pinterest. It's the fastest way to get there as well. Go to Pinterest, look for that niche, set the title of your post to get inspiration, then bring it to Canva to create something better. Another third way of getting inspiration is to download an app on Google Play Store called Image Search. Download the app, search for your niche, and it's going to bring you different ideas on the concept you can use to design your own book as well. Next thing is to have your book size in mind. What book or size you want to create. This video you're going to be using 8.5 by 11 inches. So I'll just quickly type that in. So 8.5, I'll change this into inches. You can use pixel as well if you have a size you want to use in mind. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be using 8.5 by 11 inches. Just click type that. Then I'll just click on create. So I'll click on create, and then it's going to take us to our next page. So but don't forget, this is the book cover I want to design. Look at it. By the book cover I want to design. Once you take out here, now there are arrows here. Before you start slapping things together, you need to have in mind what kind of book do you want to design, what do you want it to look like. I already showed you that. Now you have to have an idea of what the font you want to use. There are different fonts for different books, for different niches, for cookbook, for children books. So there are different fonts. So John WhatsApp said I want to be dropping those tips and tricks there that you can use. There are a lot of boys going to be in that group, so ensure you join. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's go on. So what I'm going to be using here is I'm going to be using a font called Godita. This font is actually good for a hot book, so take notes. Click on App Text. So just click on App Text, click on the heading, write the name of the book. So the name of the book is in the Gods, the UNS Gods, yes. Like I said, I'm going to be using Godita. As this right there, just click on it. Click on it. The Gods. Just write it this separately. The reason why we are doing this because this is good for alignment, so I don't want to write it together, so I'll write it D alone. Take notes. Sometimes for alignment you need to try different things. You need to like write things differently instead of writing them together. So in this case, I'm going to be writing the D there. I'll change it to uppercase. Click on that to change it to a capital letter like that. Then I'll just drag it a bit up. I'll just drag it up like that. So once you get there, I think I'll just onboarding this one. I don't want it to be bold, so I'll just click on that. Then I'll duplicate this to write the awareness God, the awareness God. Just drag it right there. Sorry, I'll just drag it a bit. The size a bit. Give a bit of spacing. Yeah, true. There's not enough spacing between them, so I just increase the size. I don't just want to reduce the size. I'll just like 30 something. Let's like 30. I think 38 is fine. This one as well. This is one to 38. That other one, I think I reached 31. I want to do this one to like 30. This one 31. This one should be 31. This one should be smaller. And then this other one, I want to make it 38. I'll just use it like that. Then I'll broaden it, then just put it a bit fine well around. So I just bring this right there. So when that is done, I think that is fine. I think that is fine. So I'll just change this color of this one, click on that. Then I'll pick green for this. I'll pick green. Then I want to fine tune it. So I'll just click on that plus icon, choose the color, then I'll fine tune this one. I'll just change it to, I want a different shade of green. So just look for the one I want using this color picker. So I think that is fine. Then this D as well, I'll use the same green on it. Just click on the green. It's just that's it up there. So just click on that. So when that is done, the next thing we are going to do now is to write I think the title is the God to Awareness Micro Bauman. The next thing to write is Michael Bauman. I'll just click on the add heading. So I'm just gonna click on that, like I said, and I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna write Michael my brain. So just click write that. Once I finish writing diet guide, just increase the size a bit to make it looks good like that. I think the 43 looks good on this, so I'll just duplicate this. I'll just change this. I don't like that size, it's not perfect for me, so I'll just do 43.8. I think that looks better. And make sure your line is very well. It's super important like this. Look at the way I did it. So just click on that plus icon there to duplicate it. Look at it up. I'm gonna duplicate this and bring it down to write the remaining title. So just cancel that and write for mental health. Yes, I think that's the complete title, if I'm not mistaken, for mental health. Once you've done that, I'm gonna change this color to, I think blue look gonna look better. So I just change to blue like that. I'll change the color to blue. I'll just bring it down a bit. I'll just drag it up a bit like that. Let's see how it looks like. I think it's a bit clumsy, so I think I will just need to adjust this to look. Let me just move that up a bit like that. Drag this one down a bit. Then this one, let's see how it looks now. I think it looks good now. So next thing we are going to do now is click on elements. So to bring in the elements, so I'll click on, you can search for square. Do you understand? Just search for square, then click on it like that. So I'm just gonna drag it like this. Then I'll bring it, just close it, make it tiny like that. So just drag it up to make it tiny, and I'll drag it up to the extreme. Then click on color. Then I'll change the color to, so which color is in the original book? I think the color is blue. That looks, let's say it looks, I think that's fine. I'm just gonna duplicate that. I'll duplicate it. So I'll just drag it down. Once I duplicate it, remember you have to know how to duplicate. Once you duplicate it, click on that plus icon. If you're using your laptop, if you're using your phone, just click on the three dots, then you see duplicate. Then I'll just drag it to make it bigger like that. Then once I make it bigger like this, I'll just bring it down a little bit. Then I'll change the color. I'll change the color to green, yellow. I think yellow is what we use in the original design. Just click on that plus icon. I don't want to use that yellow there. I want to use different shade of yellow. I'll just click on that plus icon, click on yellow, then look pause one that actually spelling what I'm designing. Once you have changed the color like this, the next thing you're gonna do is bring in the element as well, another element. Just drag that to fit in well. So the next element you're gonna bring is click on element, then click on element like that. Then you're gonna start search course slide orange. Slide orange is, or just type in slide orange right there. Just click it like that. Slide orange. I think I made a mistake. I'll just clean that. Right X. It's gonna bring out now, but we're gonna be working with graphics, not pictures, not any other things. So just click on graphics. Then I'll just scroll down to see. I think I've seen one, so I'll just click on that one. So when I click on that one, I'll click on that three dots. On that three dots up there, then it's gonna bring this out. Then I'll send backward. Click on layer, then click on send backward. Just click on send backward like that. So sorry, I clicked then. I think I clicked on wrong things. Click on send into front. Send to front like that. So you're not backward, it's not backward, it's go to the front. I want it to be on top of all the other things like that. Just drag it for it to fit and we reduce it a bit. Then drag it right there. Then just drag it up a bit like that. Make it feel well. Reduce it. Reduce it a bit. I think it's too big. Sorry. Just drag it and bring it up that way. Drag it a little bit. I think that looks better. That looks okay. Now the next thing to do is click on that plus icon to duplicate this. A plus icon, click on it to duplicate this, then drag it to the side, or just drag it there. Drag it up a bit. Just adjust the side. I think it looks good that way. I think I'll just move it up a bit. Let's see. This looks good. So once that is done, the next thing we're going to bring in is other element, which is the meal on the original picture. To cover element, so we click on the element, then to search for that plate of meal on that original picture or cover we're trying to replicate. Now to search for a keyword, to ChatGPT, tell it to come up with element idea where your book cover, tell you the title. So that plate of meal on the original picture is healthy salmon salad. But though that picture is not on Canva, I downloaded it somewhere else. For the purpose of this video, this is how you can search for picture to use. Just look for like a familiar or lookalike picture to the one I use in the original photo. This is, I think I got some here that has vibrant yellow on them. So I'll just click on that particular one. Click on remove background. So you can see this looks good. Then I'll just adjust it for it to be a bit bigger. And I'll align it very well. Shift it up. Let's look at the original picture. You can see that's the original one on the original picture. That one has orange, as you can see. Look at the orange right there. But this particular one does not have orange, but it has that same idea. Do you understand? Because that original picture I downloaded it somewhere else, is not on Canva. So I'll just align it very well like that. Once you finish aligning this, I think we're going to do is write the author's name. To write the author's name, I'll just duplicate one of these. Duplicate that. Click on the plus to duplicate. Then I'll drag it down to the bottom. Right, just write the author's name. So sorry. Write the author's name right there. I'll just change the color of this. Just click on this. I'll change it to black. I'll just click on that. Now it's very important. If you're doing this, I'm doing this because I'm a professional. That's why I'm using more than 3 colors. In your own case, ensure you use 3 colors maximum. Don't do that. And you should observe well. I use 1 font throughout. In your own case, ensure you use 1 or 2 fonts, maximum of 2 fonts. Minimum of 1 font. It makes your book look super professional. I'm just going to align all this very well to make sure everything looks good. I think this is done. Guys, I don't want to use this picture of this plate meal, so I'm gonna bring in the one I used for the original book we are trying to replicate. I just click on upload file, then I'll bring in the picture right here. So that's the picture. I just click on it, just delete this one, click on it right here, then I'll click on remove BG. I couldn't find the original page. I just screenshotted it to bring this in. And then I'll drag it to make it fit well. I'll just align it well. Let's look at it. This is the original picture. Look at it. This is the one we designed. As you can see, it's super beautiful. That is how to design a book cover, guys. But remember, this template is going to be in my WhatsApp group. Ensure join WhatsApp to access it. Thank you, guys. The next video, I'm going to be showing you how to design a cookbook. So ensure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop your comment in the comment section if you have a question. See you in the next video, guys.